What up, gang of language? Carolina Jackpot time coming at you. It's Wednesday afternoon. Man, it's always a good day if you get more than one Carolina Jackpot video crossed your YouTube feed in a day. This off season's been not so much problematic, but it's been rather topsy-turvy, and there's been some goings on this off season. So today, now it appears that South Carolina running backs coach Des Kitchings is leaving the University of South Carolina program, taking everything but the kitchen sink with him. I made a funny there, and is headed for a job with the Atlanta Falcons of the National Football League. Going to be their running backs coach. Can I blame that guy for leaving? No. He got a raise at South Carolina when Shane Beamer came on. And one of the reasons that Shane Beamer took a little bit less money than what he would have possibly been able to get from the University of South Carolina as a salary is because he wanted to have enough money to pay his assistants well. So Kitchings was one of the first ones to get a raise because he had the SEC's leading rusher last year in Kevin Harris, leading rusher in the SEC. Now, once again, the Tater fan and fans of other SEC teams will sit there and tell you, well, it's because you got most of Georgia against Ole Miss and Vanderbilt. That's teams that can't stop, run, can't do shit. Guess what? Every team in the SEC plays fucking Ole Miss and Vanderbilt, especially last year. Everybody played 10 damn conference games. So shut up. Don't miss me with that bullshit. If you've seen some of the runs against Georgia, one of the better teams in the SEC defensive-wise, you would think differently. What's this mean for South Carolina? I don't know. Not a whole lot, to be quite honest with you. Where we're going to miss him the most is on the recruiting forefront. He's in the recruiting front. This guy is a North Carolina native. Well, it's actually South Carolina native, I think. Spent a lot of time in North Carolina, though. And he was heavy into recruiting the state of North Carolina. And the state of North Carolina, I agree, is where South Carolina needs to start winning. South Carolina needs to start winning the recruiting wars in the state of North Carolina. South Carolina is not going to be able to load up on talent from the state of Georgia like we'd want to because of University of Georgia, because of the Taters. Let's just admit it, they're recruiting at a high level, or either they've got an Olive Garden bag, not a McDonald's bag. They got some kind of bag that's pretty damn enticing. I'll tell you that, though. Those Taters do. So winning the state of Georgia is not going to happen for us, but South Carolina can win the state of South Carolina in recruiting. For what it's worth, South Carolina hadn't produced a whole lot of in-state talent the past few years. In fact, the recruiting talent from the South Carolina high schools, it's been getting smaller and smaller. I don't know why that is, but in the early part of the 2000s decade, I guess from like, I don't know, I say 2005 to 2011, 12-ish, we were getting high school players out of the state like Cordwood. Now, a lot of all of them came from South Carolina, came to South Carolina, but a lot of them went on to have pretty good careers elsewhere as well. But they're just not producing those kind of players right now. The state of North Carolina, however, is producing a lot of high school football talent. And if you look at both of those states together, South Carolina is a better program than NC State. South Carolina is a better program than Wake Forest, Duke, East Carolina, App State. South Carolina is a better program than North Carolina. I said it. You can sit here and tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. South Carolina is a better program overall than North Carolina. It has a bigger football fan base. It has more support for the football program. And it has better fucking facilities for the football program. So South Carolina should be out recruiting North Carolina, and South Carolina will start out recruiting North Carolina very soon. It's a flash in the pan right now with Mac Brown, the old guy who's come back. Give them a little do-wop, feel good. They've had some good players come through there the past couple years. Guess what? Most of those guys are gone. Yeah, golf clap. You got your quarterback back. He'll be back for one more year. And then, you know what? You're back to the middle of the pack in the ACC. And that's just facts. You know, we'll come back and check me on this video in about a year and a half and see if I'm not telling you the truth. South Carolina is better than all those programs. We should be winning the recruiting wars in that state, and losing him is a big blow. Losing him's a big blow. Torian Gray, defensive backs coach, real good recruiter. He should be able to recruit that area as well. So I'm hoping he'll be able to take over that, and they'll be pretty flawless. These guys, Kevin Harris, other running back, Marshawn Lloyd, the one who got hurt in right at the beginning of fall camp. Let's just face it. I mean, uber talented he was, 5-star recruit. Taters will tell you he's a 4-star coming out of the state of Maryland. I mean, the kid was just unreal. That had nothing to do with Des Kitchings, okay? I mean, he didn't recruit him. He didn't recruit Kevin Harris. People, the Gamecock fan, are going nuts because these two guys put little eyeballs on their damn Twitter when they saw that he had left for the NFL, but I guess because they're damn surprised. Maybe they didn't tell him about it. Maybe they didn't tell him he was interviewing his job. I don't know what happened with that, okay? But, I mean, to me, means nothing. They're like, every one of them sees those two big eyeballs, and they immediately think, oh, God, these two kids going to leave because he's leaving. Well, guess what? They're not going to the damn Atlanta Falcons right now, okay? Because they're not eligible to. I'll tell you this. Of those two kids, if Kevin Harris puts up the kind of numbers again this year that he did the year before, and he's putting them up, and he's not getting as much playing time as he wants to, I honestly could see Marshawn Lloyd leaving South Carolina. I mean, I really could. I mean, because kid wants to make a name for himself. He wants to start. If you've got, it's hard to have two big feature running backs in the backfield in, you know, today and age in college football. It just don't happen like that. You don't split carries like that. You just don't really see it anywhere. We're not in the old 3 yards in a cloud of dust offenses anymore, where you could have a couple of running backs like that. So, I mean, there have been 1,000-yard rushers on two teams, but that's rare. It's rare. So there you have that. We got some other talented kids there. I think South Carolina will be just fine. Only thing that I don't like about Kitchings was he was brought on to the staff by the clown. And you know who the clown is. The clown is the guy who had the house on Lake Murray that he sold. Apparently, he was supposed to be taking a job with Georgia, and I haven't heard anything else about that. I don't know if he's still taking a job with Georgia or not. I found out that we did save like $2.2 million by firing him and offering him a buyout and giving him a big lump sum, which he did sign off on and take on December the 31st. So he got like $12.9 million as a lump sum instead of the $15.2 million that he would have gotten through 2024 if he took weekly installments on that. So thank you much, Chad, for saving us $2.2 million. Woo! Doesn't take away from the fact that you put the damn football program in the fucking toilet for probably the next 2 or 3 years. But hey, that's okay. You know, no sweat, bro. Thanks for saving us that $2.1 million. Thank you so much, Muschamp. I can't believe that he took it, to be honest with you. Well, I can, but I can't. I can because he's a greedy, sap-sucking, blunder-cunt son of a bitch who would just take all the damn money at one damn time because he's just a greedy asshole son of a bitch. I can't believe that he wouldn't take the payments weekly because he seems to be like the lazy ass, greedy, sap-sucking, blunder cunt type son of a bitch who'd like some mailbox money every damn week coming in and bleed the University of South Carolina as dry as he possibly fucking could. So on both fronts, it's kind of surprising. So there's that. Des Kitchings leaving South Carolina for Atlanta. Good luck to the guy. I mean, you know, it's weird to me, though. It's weird to me that people talk about us and talk about we're such a shitty program, so horrible. Just you know, thank God for Vanderbilt, or you'd be in the cellar of the SEC and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. But guess what? Everybody's coming to take our damn coaches. Every one of them's coming to take our coaches. And make no mistake about it, I don't see this one like I do the Tracy Rocker and Mike Bobo deals. These two, Des Kitchings didn't leave for another school and then turn around and up and shit on that school in the middle of the night and leave in his fucking Ford Pinto and pack it up in the middle of the night and leave to go to another school and then take an NFL job. He didn't do that. Guy's probably been wanting this for a long time. Atlanta Falcons are a shit show. They need some talented coaches to help build that thing back up into powerhouse. Hell, they were just in the Super Bowl a few years ago. What was it, 2017? They were in the Super Bowl, and now they're in the toilet. They're down there with the Panthers, duking it out for who's going to go down the bowl first. All right, so that's that. Hopefully we'll get someone else on board real soon. Beamer seems to have people in his back pocket he can hire. Hell, as soon as Mike Bobo left, boom, Marcus Satterfield, here he comes. As soon as the dickbag offensive line coach left, took him a little bit longer to find somebody for that position, but I have a feeling he'll get somebody in there as a running backs coach real soon, and we'll probably like the hire. I'll see y'all later, guys. If you like this video, please hit it with a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the Carolina Jackpot channel to get some of that good old golden college football content. I'll see y'all later, guys. Appreciate it. Peace. And I'm out. Spurs up to my toes up. Go Coach Beamer.